What happens when a global pizza giant tries to change the way Italians eat their own food? A battle between tradition and business begins. This is the story of why Domino's failed in Italy. Luca owned a small pizzeria in Naples. His family had been making pizza for generations, using secret recipes passed down over centuries. Every morning, he stretched fresh dough, layered rich tomato sauce, and topped it with mozzarella from a nearby farm. Tourists and locals lined up outside his shop, eager for a bite of true Italian pizza. Then one day, everything changed. A giant blue and red Domino's sign appeared in the neighborhood. "Authentic American Pizza," the slogan read. Flyers flooded the streets, offering 2-for-1 deals and online delivery. People were curious. An international brand was here, promising something new. Domino's had big dreams. They weren't just opening one store. They planned to conquer Italy with American-style efficiency, fast service, standardized recipes, and digital ordering. They believed Italy was ready for a pizza revolution. Luca wasn't worried at first. "People come here for tradition," he told his wife. "They won't trade that for frozen dough and pineapple toppings." But soon, things started to change. Younger customers, drawn by the convenience, started ordering Domino's. It was fast, cheap, and delivered straight to their doors. Luca noticed some of his regulars visiting less often. Luca frowned. "Pizza is not just food. It's culture, history, a way of life," he said. But could he fight against a giant like Domino's? As the months passed, Domino's expanded aggressively, opening store after store across the country. They were confident. After all, they had won over markets worldwide. Why not Italy? But beneath the surface, cracks were already forming. Italians were watching closely, and soon, they would decide if fast pizza could ever replace their beloved tradition. Luca watched as more Domino's scooters zipped through the streets, delivering pizza in neat cardboard boxes. The company pushed hard. Huge discounts, combo deals, and aggressive online marketing. Some of Luca's neighbors tried it out of curiosity. "It's okay," they admitted, "but it's not real pizza." At first, Domino's remained confident. They believed Italians would embrace the convenience. But something strange happened. People weren't coming back. Reviews online were brutal. "Too much bread, not enough flavor," one customer wrote. "This isn't pizza. This is an insult," another posted. Word spread fast. Italian food critics and chefs mocked Domino's attempts to improve pizza. Local pizzerias, like Luca's, started fighting back. They used social media to highlight fresh ingredients, handmade dough, and wood-fired ovens. Some even joked, "If you want real pizza, come taste history." Meanwhile, Domino's tried to adjust. They added Italian toppings, lowered prices, and pushed more advertisements. But no matter what they did, the message was clear: Italians didn't want mass-produced pizza. Luca's business, which had slowed for a few months, suddenly saw a surge. Tourists and locals returned, eager to support real Italian pizzerias. "Domino's reminded us why we love our pizza," a customer told Luca. "We don't need an American version." Domino's leadership started panicking. Sales were dropping. Their big investments weren't paying off. The delivery model that worked in other countries wasn't enough to win over Italians. Their franchise partners started closing stores, unable to keep up with losses. One evening, Luca stood outside his pizzeria, watching a Domino's delivery driver pass by. "They thought they could change our traditions," he said to his wife. But pizza isn't just about speed. It's about love, history, and family. Domino's was running out of options. Their grand plan was crumbling, and soon, they would have to face a harsh reality. Italy had rejected them. Domino's executives sat in their offices, staring at the numbers. Store after store was closing. Sales had dropped too low to survive. Their dream of conquering Italy had turned into a nightmare. Franchise owners were frustrated. They had invested in a brand that promised success but couldn't compete with centuries-old traditions. "We followed the strategy, but the people don't want it," one owner complained. On social media, Italians celebrated. "Domino's has left Italy," read a viral post. Memes flooded the internet, joking about how American pizza had tried and failed to take over. Luca watched the news with a quiet smile. He had never doubted that Italians would choose tradition over convenience. His pizzeria was busier than ever. Tourists and locals kept coming, craving the warmth of handmade pizza, not the cold efficiency of fast food. Domino's made one last attempt to stay. They offered bigger discounts, free delivery, and even tried adding more Italian flavors to their menu. But it was too late. Their reputation was ruined. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't win back the trust of the people. Then, one day, the final announcement came. Domino's was shutting down all operations in Italy. Their website went offline. Their stores emptied. The company quietly packed up and left, admitting defeat. Luca stood outside his pizzeria that evening, looking at the empty Domino's shop down the street. They thought pizza was just business, he said. But in Italy, pizza is life. His wife nodded. And no discount or fast delivery can replace that. As the last Domino's sign was taken down, Luca turned back to his restaurant, where a fresh pizza baked in the wood-fired oven. The failure of Domino's had proven one thing: some traditions are too strong to break.